in 3. Breathe out from your mouth in 3. Breathe in 3. Breathe out in 3. Breathe in 3. Breathe out in 3. And now we are going to easily go to the front. Our back is straight. Our coccyx and the crown of our heads is straight. So we'll see how is our hip and how do we feel it. Our hip bones are in the floor or in the mat or in the cushion, but try not to go up as you are sitting. So you are contrasting the thighs and your back, and we are going to try to stretch a little bit our hips. So go straight, go straight. We go back. And now we are going a little bit back. So our hands go to the back, and then we are going to get our chest up to the ceiling. So it's a little arc in your lower back. If it hurts, don't do it. Again, we go to the center, and now we are going to change feet. Again, we sit down, our hip bones are on the floor, we check our alignment, so it's from the top of your crown to the coccyx. Your hands in the knees, and we go down.
Serious exam.
Our nose is pointing to the front, is not here. Okay, so we are just going to be in a straight line until you cannot do it anymore. I'm not doing this. It's straight. And then we go back. We put our hands in the back, and then we arch our back. This is a stretch for your neck as well. So you are going to try to stretch as much as you can. Try not to squeeze too much the cervicals, las cervicales. So, sorry, most of the words that I know from the body parts are in Spanish. Sometimes they are similar, like medical terms, but if not, just forgive my Spanglish. Again, we go to the center. We put our hands in the knees. And now we are going to do a twist. So again, you go back to your right leg to the front, and we are going to do a twist in our spine. So you go straight again from the coccyx to the crown of the head, and now you are going to twist. You are going to help your hand, help your back with your hand. To the front, and let's do the other side. You are going to try that your right leg, the opposite, is going to go down, okay? So remember that today we are going to focus on hip openers and lower back. Always deep breathing. 3 breaths in a count of 3, and then 3 breaths out. You can do it through your nose, you can do it through your mouth. but this is like a relaxation. So when you are stretching your muscles, you are going to breathe in and breathe out to bring oxygen to your muscles. From here, we are going to straight our right leg. So it goes to the side. Let me go to the back because I think I don't fit on the screen. Sorry, I cannot see your messages, but I see. Oh, I saw Rosanna. Hi, guys. Good to see you. Hi, Luis. Hi, Ceci. Hi, everybody. So we are going to stretch our leg, and then we are going to the side. So first, hands to the ceiling, and now we are going to the right side. Or you can do it as a mirror, so just do it the way that you can. So I can see my leg there. So now you are going to see the ceiling, and you are stretching the obliques, the external obliques, and the interior obliques. You are going to try to put your elbow in the floor. If not, you can just put it here or put it here. It doesn't matter, but you are stretching. I'm not curving, okay? From here, we are going to modify the position, and we are going to put our hips straight to our leg. Now we are going down again. Your back is straight, and you are going to try to reach your leg. I'm not doing this. This is straight. If you cannot reach out your leg, you can have the stride, and then you can go lower and lower as much as you can. You can use a belt, you can use a sweater, you can use a towel. It doesn't matter. Okay, we are going again to open the hips. This is a different stretch for the different parts of the hip. So from here, you can use it again. And if you are pretty flexible, you can use it with the other hand. And try to see underneath your armpit, and try to see the ceiling. From here, you are going to bring your leg. You can bring it from here, and you are going to start to stretch. Can you see me? You can fold it a little bit. It's fine. And then you can start to stretch. You can point. You can flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. And now you bring your leg closer to you, and your left leg is outside. So now we are going to the other side. So you open your leg, and now we are going to stretch the obliques. So try to get your elbow to the floor and reach out. So my shoulders are open, but at the same time, don't put your elbow and your shoulder closer to your ear. So it's open. If you want to make sure that your shoulder is open, you can put your hand in the back. Deep breathing. Breathe in 3, breathe out in 3. At your own rhythm. From here, we are going to close our leg like we did in the other side. We are going to look at the ceiling. And now we are going down. If you can reach out your feet, it's fine. If not, you can use the strap. And then you can go a little bit lower. In yoga, in each breathing, you should go a little bit lower, a little bit lower, and a little bit lower. So challenge yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Your neck is straight. Now we are going to open again. And we go to the side. Relax your muscles for they can stretch a little bit more and a little bit more. If you can use a stripe to reach out. Breathe in and breathe out. From here, you are going to bring your leg closer to you. Let me get in the side so you can see better. If you are folding your leg, it's fine. If you are holding it from here, it's fine. Just try to straighten it, little by little. If you are using the stripe, the belt, this is pretty intense for the hamstring and the lower back. We are just trying to warm up. Okay? From here, we are going to our knees. And we are just going to warm up the hips. So we are going to do big circles with the hips. 2, it's like a little massage in the femur. 4, 5. Now we go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here we are going to child pose, just to relax the lower back, and we are going to open our hips like we did in Saturday. So your toes are touching in the back, and you are just going to rest. Your belly goes in between, and try to open your legs. If you cannot go this down, you can put your hands like this, and you just use this. If you can go a little bit lower, you put your hands one on top of the other. And if you can go deeper, then you just put your hands in the front and try to put your chest on the floor. From here, we are going to yoga squat. So you curl your toes in the back, and now you try to put your, don't jump like me. Try to put your feet in the floor, like this. Can you see it? So if you are like this, it's fine. If it's very challenging for you, you can put the mat and you can go a little bit higher, it's easier. So we are going to do the yoga squat. We are opening here. Last time we did the stretch like that. Now we are going to try to put your elbow in your knee. This is a balance, a little balance. If you cannot do that, you can just do this. It's fine, just modify it. And now to the other side. For me, it's easier to do it without the mat. So from here, we are just going to stretch like this. We sit in the floor, and we are going to go this way, this way. We are just going to warm up our hips. This is super good for the jiu-jitsu people. I have done it here with the jiu-jitsu guys. So I'm not moving my feet, okay? So we are just going to go low. It doesn't matter if you go just here, okay? If you go all the way to the floor, even better. Let's do 10 of this. If you can balance, it's even better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's a good balance. So from here, we are going to close our legs, and we are going all the way to the floor. So you hug your knees, and we are going to rock from one side to the other side. This is a good massage for your lower back. We are going to do the happy baby pose. So we are going to reach out our leg. Let me see if you can see me there. So the right leg, you can do it from the outside or you can do it from the inside. And from here, we are going to try to reach it, to straighten. So we are rocking, and then when we are going to the side, you straighten. We are just doing one. Okay, let's try to do the other. Okay, let's try to do both. So, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2. Close your legs and rock from one side to the other side. Okay, from here, we are just going to try to go to squat, rocking from the front to the back. Let's do 2 more, and the next one, you go all the way to squat. Without your hands. Could you do that? Okay, let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go. No hands. Okay? You can practice that another time if you can. So we are going to the chair pose. Check your knees, that they are not in front of the toes, they are in a 90 degree. From here we are going to twisted seated position. So we are going to put the left elbow in your right knee and try to stretch. So now we are going to a little bit upper back and shoulders. If you need to straighten your legs in any moment, it's fine. Chair pose to the front. Now we go to the other side. Chair pose to the front, and then forward fold. If you need to fold your knees, it's fine. I want you to relax your upper body. So you can rock them from one side to the other side. Your neck is loose. You can say yes, you can say no to make sure your neck is loose. We go all the way up, but your head is the last thing. It goes straight. This is our first standing position. So allow the blood to go from your head to the rest of the body. Pray your hands. Hands to the ceiling. Hands all the way to the floor. Relax your body. Say yes. Say no. And now we are going to half fold it. That is, your back is straight, your neck is straight. And you can put your hands in your chin, in your thigh, or in the floor. From here, we are going to runner's lunge. So your left leg goes to the back. And from here, we are going to do a twist. So your left elbow goes to your right leg. And we are going to do the twist similar to the one that we were doing in the chair position. So your toes in the back are curled, okay? From here, if you can and you have the balance, you can straighten your arm and straighten the other arm. So I didn't move my legs. You just go this way. Cartwheel your hands. You go to plank. Put your knees in the floor. And we are going to do a tricep push-up all the way to the floor. We are going to do a baby cobra. Then all the way to the floor. You curl your toes. And now you are going to plank, but your knees are in the floor. So you just use your upper body. From here, we are going to plank. And from here, we are going to bring our left leg closer to you. And we are going to try to put it all the way to the front. We are going to do the other twist, the other side. So my toes in the back are curled. Try to be super firm. So tie your core, tie your bottoms, and we are going to the other twist. Try that your belly is engaged. I know it's challenging in these times of the year, but try to engage your abs. The rug is slippery, so I'm going to change my position to the mat. And now we are going to the balance. Cartwheel your hands. We go to plank. Put your knees on the floor. Shoelaces in the floor. And tricep push-up. Make a pillow with your hands. Fold your legs. And we are going to bring them from one side to the other side like a windshield. Windshield cleaners, they call it. It feels pretty good. From here, we are going to put your legs down, you curl your toes, you put your hands underneath your shoulders, and we are going to the tricep push-up, going up with your knees on the floor. So 1, 2, 3. You got it? From here, we are going all the way to plank. Knees in the floor. Tricep push-up. Shoelaces in the floor. Head in the floor. And now we are going to go to child pose, opening your knees. So your bottom goes first, and we go to child pose. You are opening your knees. From here, we are going to stretch our shoulders. So you are going to put your right hand underneath your left armpit, and you are going to try to rest your head in the floor. If you can't do it, you can bring your hand that is in the floor, your left hand, all the way to the ceiling. Now if you can put it in your back. in your thigh, and then you can pull your shoulder. We go back, so our hand goes to the front, the other hand goes to the front, and we are going to do it in the other side. This is excellent for stress relief because we put a lot of stress in our shoulders, and then we get injured very easily. And also for our neck, for everybody now that we are in social media, our neck gets tight and injured, so we need to stretch. So from here, you put your left hand underneath your armpit, you see to the front, and now you stretch. And now you can put your hand in your thigh. We go back the same way when we came. Your hands in the front. Stretch your shoulders. If you can, we are going to walk our hands, and we are going to try to put the chest in the floor and stretch. Your chin is in the floor as well, and your bottoms go up. This is a very deep stretch in your shoulders and your lower back. We release, and we go all the way to a sphinx. So the sphinx is, you put your shoulders underneath, your elbows underneath your shoulders, and we are going to try to push our chest forward. So this is a deep stretch for upper body. Your belly is engaged, so try to engage your core. Your bottoms are tight, and your nose is pointing forward. From here, we are going to put our hands underneath the shoulders, and we are going to tabletop. Tabletop is just this. We are going to go all the way to the knees, and we are going to try to put our crown in the floor like this. It's a little stretch for your neck. If you have a neck injury, don't do it. But we are going to try to put the crown of your head in the floor, and we are going to try to make a massage in the upper back and your shoulders and your neck. So put the crown on the head in the floor, and we are going to try. You can hold your legs from here or from your feet if you can, but we are going to start to stretch the cervicalis. Did you feel it? I got a little bit dizzy, so just take it slowly. Let's just stretch our neck. So you can go to a knee position, or you can just go to the lotus, or you can just sit in your blanket, or just get in a comfortable position. We are going to stretch our neck. So we go to the right side, so we are going to pull this. Our shoulder is down. You can put your hand down to make sure you are not putting your shoulder up. And now you are going to see down, but this is like an inclination in your neck. So from here, it's a different muscle that we are stretching. And then you pull it. Stretch your hand, and then you will feel it differently. Okay, release, chin in your chest, and then we go to the other side. Pull it, stretch your neck, and now you do it with the inclination, and you stretch your arm. Spray your hands. 3 deep breaths. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you. I think my next class is Wednesday, and remember to stretch every day. It's good to be stretching. Oh, I wanted to read you something, just really quick. So to make changes to any of these areas that we stretch, you need to be involving a regular stretching program, preferably as a daily routine or as close to that as possible. Changes will not come in a day or two, but rather after a dedicated effort of several weeks. So I encourage you to keep doing it, okay? Thank you so much, and I will see you here on Wednesday. I think Wednesday at 11. Remember, this is no cardio, this is a stretching, but if you can do a little bit more and more every day, it will be helpful. Don't be just sitting down, okay? And get away from social media from time to time. Bye.